and welcome to my YouTube channel, Tacoma Traveler. Special shout out to some of my new subscribers. Super excited to have you with us. I'm at that stage where I still do a little happy dance every single time I get a new subscriber. So if you'd like to bring some joy into my life, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, I think if you've stumbled upon this channel, you might just enjoy some of my content. Good morning. Oh, I got in pretty late for me last night. I got in at I was right about 8 p.m. That's a lot later than when I usually get into a spot. So, and after like 4.5 hours on the road, I was pretty tired. I just climbed in the back. Excuse me. And had some snacks. I didn't even really make a dinner. I had a beer and settled right in. Watched a little bit of some Netflix I had downloaded. Not much. And had a really great night. My goodness. Woke up a little bit ago to the sound of whippoorwills calling back and forth in the forest. I think I might be lazy here for a little bit more. Lounge. And then get up and get going. Really looking forward to some hikes I've got planned. Or at least one hike that I've got planned. If that's really tough, it might be my only hike today. I'm going to play that by ear. Since I got in a little late on Friday night, I had just stayed at a trailhead. But it wasn't the trailhead for the trail that I was actually going to hike. So I had a short drive along this well-maintained fire road to get to the parking area for my hike. So I'm off on my first hike of the day. Maybe my only hike, we'll see. It's short, but it's challenging. So it's only a little over 1.5 miles, but so far it's either been straight up or straight down. Well, that's good. I'm taking my time, watching the trail. Very rocky. So this trail goes to Tibbet Knob, which is supposed to offer some pretty outstanding views. So, give you a sight of what I'm working on this trail, and then I'm going to turn this off and focus on what I'm doing so I don't turn an ankle. that's my reading material for this trip. And I did bring it along with me on this little hike because I had a feeling I might like to read. Once I got up here, and sure enough, I opened this book. And I just want to share the very first thing I opened the book to when I got settled here. Here it is. So it starts, join with all of those who experiment. Take risks, fall, get hurt, and then take more risks. Stay away from those who affirm truths, who criticize those who do not think like they do, who do not ever take a step unless they were sure they would be respected for doing so, and who prefer certainties to doubts. Well, I took a risk. So, join with me. I'm a risk taker, I guess. Nah, but seriously, I think we all need a little bit of challenge, a little bit of risk, a little bit of stepping out when we're not sure what the outcome will be. Let's do that. So I'm right off the summit, the summit of the knob, and there's this beautiful campsite, flat, lots of good flat areas, mostly free of rocks and tree roots, and nice fire pit. And right, that little trail takes you right to the summit that I've been at this morning. Almost enough to make me want to lug a tent up here. So that hike was a challenging one. Not in distance. It really wasn't that long, but man, there was like some down on your hands and knees kind of almost scrambling up these rocks. It was worth it. But I got back to the truck and wiped myself down a little bit. I was a little sweaty, and man, I had crashed. I just took a nice old nap. Because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do next, and I thought, no sense trying to make a decision when I was feeling hot and a little cranky and tired. So I took a nap. Woke up feeling much better. Nice little snooze. So now I have found a nice, acceptable, dispersed camping spot for the evening. I'm set up, and the bugs have been insane. I am doused in so much bug goop you wouldn't believe. And I actually started a fire here. I'll show you in a little bit, maybe. It looks like it might be going out just for the smoke. And between that and the bug spray seems to have helped, because now I'm not nearly as bothered with them as, they were literally like a wall around my face, even with all the bug spray. That was crazy. So I've made up a little dinner. I didn't video this because I wasn't sure how it's going to turn out. But it appears to have turned out pretty well. So it's a tortilla with cheese and bean dip and mushrooms, some sauteed mushrooms that I brought with me. I think it's going to be super yummy. If it turns out to taste pretty good, I'll actually film the next one I make. Not bad. Kind of lukewarm beer? Tepid beer is better than no beer, right? We're still drinking this Sea Quench. Super good. Ha! I'm watching the smoke just push these bugs right out. It's great. Alright. If I go ahead and decide to make another one, which I think I will, I'll film that one. little tiny micro RV may not be much, but it's super comfy and really cozy, and it's got everything I need. Well, I've already made my coffee and got myself cleaned up for the day. Let's see what things look like. Not bad. I didn't really show too much video of my actual camping spot last night. There's my tripod still up where I videoed making my dinner. A really nice little dispersed area with a fantastic, nicely built fire pit that I used all last evening to keep the bugs at bay. Small spot. I don't know if you can tell, there's not much room, but really nice. Completely secluded. This is what the morning has in store. Lots of mosquitoes, so I'm gonna keep moving. After a pretty steep uphill 2-mile hike, I got to the ridge line and had about another mile or so of fairly easy hiking along the ridge line, where I got a few little glimpses of what I would see when I got to the overlook. So I'm just shy of the big Schloss overlook, and it's started to rain, and it's of course pretty overcast. I see they're fogging. Oh goodness. But I found this little cave that presented itself right before I get to the overlook. So I'm gonna stay here for a minute. Out of the rain. Hopefully this passes over. At least my time at the overlook, although possibly overcast, hopefully not wet. Seeing my truck and knowing I'm returning to it after a long, hard hike is always one of the greatest feelings. Well, Big Schloss was all that I could have asked for. And that's what it looked like on a cloudy, kind of overcast day, although it has brightened up quite a bit since I got down off the mountain. It was a great hike. Was not sure I'd be up for it. I was feeling pretty tired yesterday. So I really played it by ear, but I felt strong when I got up this morning, and I went for it, and I'm really glad I did. It could have turned out not so great, but it was definitely worth it. So I think I need to wrap it up in this area, just because I need to start heading on the way home. But I am going to stop at a couple places that are sort of on the way. Not exactly, but yeah, close enough to check out for some potential future trips. The spots that I was able to check out on my way home look really promising. I'm super excited about a future trip that will allow me to try out some new camping spots. As I head back home across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, I gotta say this has been a great trip, and I'm certainly looking forward to many more.